The home prices across North America, Australia, everywhere is crashing. Now, this is not clickbait. This is happening. It's going to hurt a lot of people. There's a lot of things that could happen in the future. And it also is a time for you to take decisive action. There are things you can do to prevent yourself from being in a lot more trouble than we are going to be in. This has been a problem that has been coming for a long time. Governments are printing a lot of money, they're injecting it into the system, and now they're starting to pull it all out, and they're just starting. So let's get right into some of the articles, you guys. Like always, my name is David Ruff. As you know, I operate in Toronto, Canada, but the stuff that we deal with is all over Europe, usually North America and Australia. This is Mississauga. So this is, if you're familiar with the map, this is just outside of Toronto, Canada, just over to the west. Over there, this is some interesting numbers if you look at it. Notice that the detached homes are only down 1%. 1% in the past 1 month. Remember, like a 2% change in a year is massive. Even 1% is big per month. But now let's look overall. Detached homes, semi-detached, 7% decrease in 1 month. That is really crazy. Freehold condos down 8% as well. Freehold townhouses. I mean, that is crazy to me. Also, if we look down below, now these are transactions. These are the number of homes that are selling. 23% decrease in 1 month. 39% decrease in 12 months. For semi-detached, 56% decrease in the number of homes that are selling. 7% decrease in price. Look at that. It's across the board. Here's a 63% decrease in turnover. So what happens here in Mississauga, you guys? Mississauga was one of the areas that had a boom as the main cities. It doesn't matter where you are, if you're in New York, California, or Toronto. The main cities, everyone was leaving. They bought up all the homes in the inner suburbs that are only like 30 minutes outside the city. Everyone wanted space during this massive COVID thing that went on, right? Everyone wanted to move out. Now everyone's not knowing where to go, but they paid a premium to move out there, and now it's coming back to bite them. So the prices are coming down. That's the number to look at. Don't look at the big numbers where they keep talking about the number of homes that sell. Where that is going to have something to do with you is if you put your home on the market, expect it to sell not in 3 days like it did before, but it'll be on the market for 60 days, 90 days, 100 days. That's more typical of a healthy market. Having things sell in 3 days is not a healthy market. And so that was just Mississauga. Remember, always pay attention to the prices. Don't look at the number of homes. That's like clickbait. But know that if you're selling, that's important to know. But prices are dropping 1%, 7%, 8% in a month in Mississauga. That is crazy. Okay, let's go to Brampton. This is another very popular area in Canada that's just north. Now, this it has a huge amount of immigration that goes to Brampton. So we want immigrants to come to Canada that have some money. Now, the average price of a home is $1 million, but look just in the past quarter, 15.2% prices have dropped. Okay, so this chart is interesting. If we go back to last August, so 1 year ago, the prices are almost the same as they were 1 year ago. So you would have, if you bought last summer, seen your home price go way up in value and then way down again. Way up, way down. So you haven't lost anything if you bought a year ago, but if you bought in January, February, yeah, you're really upside down on your property. But you should be able to trend this out and know where we are going. We see that prices are going way, way down, and the length of time that it's staying on the market is going up. This chart here shows you sales to inventory. If you look at the number of units sold, they are crashing, cratering, right? From 880, what is that, down to 350? That's less than half. And the number of homes that are in inventory went from 200 to 1,400, 700% increase in the number of homes on the market. And that goes even the properties that we are selling. These properties are staying on the market for 100 days easily. Now let's go to a little bit more north, King Township. Remember, always look for price, not for the number of homes. Look at this title, 50% price plunge. But these homes, if you read the article, these homes are very expensive homes. In King, the average price of a home went from 3.2 million down to 1.6. Those guys are in trouble if they bought it at the beginning of the year. Okay, David, stop. There's enough bad news. I don't want to hear anymore. Home prices are crashing everywhere. What can you do about it? What can I do about it? What category of homes, if you want to stay in the Greater Toronto area, are not going down at all? This is something that all the foreign investors have been buying for over a decade. It's those 1-bedroom and 2-bed, 2-bath condos. They haven't gone down at all. Like I always say, everyone is willing to downgrade their home and stay in the same area, but no one ever wants to leave their family, friends, and everyone and move to another place. So they'll get rid of their fully detached home and move into a condo or a smaller townhouse. They're willing to do that. And so those small 1-bedroom and 2-bedroom condos, guess what? They haven't dropped in price at all. Zero. Whereas all these other homes, as you saw, are down 30%, 40%, 50% in price. So that is very, very dangerous. Remember, if your home was worth $1 million and you had an $800,000 mortgage and it dropped, you now owe more on your home than what the home value is worth. And the bank has the right to call you. It's called a callable loan and ask for that money back. A lot of people are going to be in danger from this. Listen, this is my advice. Buy properties in the city that you love, maybe Toronto, that do not lose money. Secondly, maybe an option is buying properties in places that the property price is not going down. Our properties that we buy in other provinces in Canada, the ones that I just did a YouTube video on, the ones down in Tennessee, they're not going down in value, they're going up in value. So consider buying the right type of unit in the city that you love. Maybe it's Toronto, but also consider buying units in places that the properties are still going up because there's huge tailwinds behind them. We have to be smart in this type of environment. There's a lot of trouble that's on the horizon as banks are lending less and less and less money. They're becoming tighter. Interest rates are going up and they're no longer giving 80% mortgages. They may only give 70 or 60% mortgages on top of everything. So I want you guys to be safe. There are things that you can do. You're not alone. And we are prepared and not scared about what is going to happen, right? And for those of us who have been preparing for 10 years for an event like this is an opportunity for us where we're going to be able to buy homes at pennies on the dollar. I mean, that's what it's all about, right? It's all about doing that smart money mechanics and being able to free yourself from this debt-laden society and having to run on that hamster wheel forever. Anyway, I'm there for you. I really want the best for you guys. So if you even know one person this can help, please just send it to that one person. Please remember to like and subscribe. And thanks so much for coming out. We love you guys.